What's good, neighborhood? So, hope you're all having a decent Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. I hope y'all are having a decent Wednesday thus far. How could I forget what day it is? I put it there in the title. That's what kind of day it's been today. But anyways, as I mentioned yesterday, today we're going to be jumping in on some more Warframe. What I completely forgot was that the new prologue story quest, the Lotus Eaters, is actually just dropped today, along with the newest Prime Warframe, that being the Space Ghost, the Ship Phantom, Sevagoth Prime. So the plan is simple. We're going to jump in, we're going to play the story quest, and then we'll probably start trying to grind for Sevagoth Prime. Grind or trade for him, depending. We'll find out. But anyways, if you're here to check it out alongside your boy, y'all know what to do. Pull up a chair and kick up your feet. Just remember to leave your shoes at the front door so that we don't get any footprints on the tile, the carpet, or the furniture. Make yourselves comfy, y'all. The work day is over, but the party is just beginning. It's game time. Remove that really quickly because we have actually reached goal for snagging Gundam Breaker 4. The plan... Basically, the plan is... Once I get paid... Once I get paid and get the bills taken care of, what I should have left is just going to be on the, in the other, war chest, basically. Oh, damn. They already changed, the title screen.
Operator.
75% bonus platinum.
A new quest is available in your codex.
Excuse me. Let's take a look. Investigate the sound. Investigate what sound? Call? What's up?
Tenno. Good working with Tenno.
Okay, it's nothing regarding that, thankfully. Oh. We're heading to Deimos. Intriguing. Oh, we're back here.
It's you.
both of me. I'm here to help.
This isn't just a bad memory, is it? This is new. Whatever this is, I'm not leaving you alone with it.
You, my child, the great indifference wants to take. I want to let it. I feel only the call. You, my champion. Please, drown out that noise that beckons. If any other answers the call, no, it has to be you. Our paradox.
Shame I can't talk to little me. Let's go see what's up. Answer the call. Oh! I got dropped back here. Well, they did say this was the lead into Warframe 99. I guess we're following. Okay, I can still run to try and keep up. That's good. I forgot how sensitive the turning, I forgot how sensitive the right analog stick is in this game.
Do you hear it? The calls of angels, devils, life itself. It's grown so loud. It tries to follow in his footsteps through time. You must find him first.
So that was literally, like, that little segment right there was literally just connective tissue. But the way this is laid out, though, I can kind of see where they're going with it. Because the basic story, I guess, is that, you know, if it was the operator that you know reached for the phone and got ported back, that would have been it. End of story. Game over. But since it had to be the drifter, you know, he could safely go through, make that connection, effectively creating the circuit so that way the events of 1999 actually can, I guess, occur. Not gonna lie. I'm kind of sad that there wasn't more to it.
I have here a toothsome conundrum, which I believe you will find quite engaging.
We'll have to engage that conundrum some other time.
Who have we got on the line? Oh yeah, I don't have a line.
Alright, 12 days to clean up these last few,
Later.
these last few tasks, but I don't know. Might try and pick up the armor, might not.
Check your inbox, operator. Maybe Ordis will get a message someday.
We're out of the night and into the dawn.
Tenno, none of us could hear the device that was calling from the abyss of history. The daughter of Hunhao heard it, and almost succumbed to its call. She raised her voice in song to drown it out, and that we did hear. I should have known she was waiting for you. You answered a call, and, in a way, found an answer. For me. The time is almost right to finish the Kalimos sequence. I will soon be able to send you to the city-state of Holvania in the plague year of 1999, a most perilous time. Without your equipment, you would surely perish. Luckily, the vessels have a connection to Albrecht's volunteers that I believe I can exploit. You will not arrive unarmed, nor unarmored. We won't be late.
Okay. So it's the prologue quest, plus this little tidbit.
When in Cetus, do not drink the kombucha. You are incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth the following morning.
Holy shit. Stay connected anytime, anywhere with the Kinepage all-in-one communications revolution from Kinemantic. Boasting a massive 2 megabytes of memory, you will never run out of storage space. The image for that item dwarfs the storage space that thing is boasting. That's barely a floppy disk, man. Oh, what's good, Andre? Good to see you. And the mask is fucking awesome, man. Speaking of celebrating classics, I did sit down and watch Blade once again earlier to celebrate its 26th anniversary. Ah. Okay. Those skins look kind of wild. Oh, hell yeah. That's going on the wish list. Oh my god. I can't. I legitimately can't address that without coming this close to losing my temper. Oh, Oh, he good. Good. I mean, listen. I'm gonna tell you exactly what the fuck is going on here. And when I say this, this is going to trigger a core memory in a lot of people. And you might actually think I'm making sense with this. But hear me out. Think back to 9/11. Think back to September 11th, 2001. And those two towers, those two buildings in New York getting dropped. Now think about when Al-Qaeda claimed credit for it. Now one of the things that Al-Qaeda mentioned was that from there on, Al-Qaeda and terrorism are going to be boogeymen. They're going to be buzzwords that whenever that shit gets uttered, it'll be like a Pavlovian response, and the US is going to jump, waste their resources trying to hunt these motherfuckers down. With Mark Kern and with guys like him, that new Pavlovian trigger term, 3 simple letters. D-E-I. Now think. Yep. Exactly. DEI, ESG, and woke. Now, think about this. It's easy to spot the moralizing, hypocritical busybodies that, the killjoys, the Sarkeesians and shit. The ones that are actually looking to try and censor content. It's easy to spot them at this point. But once again, we also, as a community, as an industry, gamers now also have to keep a very watchful eye out, just in case the call winds up coming from inside the house. It's as simple as that. By the way, how's it going, Zed? But real shit. A lot of the people who claim to be the loudest proponents of freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of creativity are constantly looking for shit to fight. It's every problem looking like a nail because all they got is a hammer. And it's like, come on. considering all the shit that we had to deal with 10 years and another 10 years and a week ago now, considering all the shit that we had to deal with back then with the first dust up, more people are getting hip to that shit. More people are getting wise to the grift. And absolutely, at this point, it's not just about gatekeeping. Think back. Just a couple minutes. Think back to that analogy that I made about 9/11 and about Al-Qaeda. You had George W. Bush, who pretty much wanted to just take us straight into war, chasing down WMDs willy-nilly. Where, I will give John Kerry this. He was looking to try and actually do some police work to focus our firepower on the appropriate targets. Here, it is the same fucking thing. The woke mob, that is, you know what? No, I'm not gonna make that comparison. I mean, in a way, they are terrorists. I'll come right out and say it. They're fucking terrorists that we should not negotiate with. But the fact of the matter is that it's gonna come down not just to gatekeeping, but to police work. Exactly. Their tactics certainly define them as such. The literal denotation, the textbook definition of the tactics that these motherfuckers have been using against different developers and different companies all throughout the industry would define consultancy agencies like Sweet Baby Inc. as outright terrorists. You want to know how we refuse negotiations with said terrorists? The moment we catch whiff of their involvement in any games that we're looking at, we vote with our wallets. Simple. I mean, why do you think they're practically giving away Concord at GameStop at this point? Why do you think Star Wars The Acolyte got axed after one season? Consider what happened with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Those right there are hard examples of the course correction that can be taken if people follow the textbook definition of staying woke. And that means don't fall for the okie doke. If you see some shit coming down the pike that looks suspicious to you, go with your instincts. Go with your instincts. Don't even trust. Like, there is no trust but verify. No. Do your homework. Verify first. Make sure that you are an informed consumer. That is the paramount concept, the paramount rule here that everyone has to keep in mind. Make sure that you are making the best informed decisions for yourself and for your dollar. Because if there are two currencies that people covet the most and want to hold to themselves. And if there are two currencies that companies, especially publishers and larger corporations, want to take from their user base, from their consumer base, two currencies: monetary and temporal. Your dollar and your time. And people have to get to the point where they value both their dollar and their time enough to be mindful of what they buy and to say no. It's really that. I say it's really that simple, but I will admit it's not always that easy. But that's why, to a certain extent, while I'm still very much of the mindset where Mark Kern should just get kicked to the fucking curb, Kabrutus has still been basically keeping his head down and not jumping like the proverbial Pavlovian dog. Because it's really just a matter of, again, all Kabrutus did was make a list showcasing various games that had a certain kind of shit involved that people wanted to avoid. He made a list, people started checking it twice, started voting with their wallets. The key is that he helped people stay informed. Now, if you consider Mark Kern, if you consider his potential connections in the industry still, if he wasn't jumping at every mention of DEI, if he was if he was keeping it tight, and he wasn't just flying off the handle, washed up or not, if he had been conducting his business more efficiently, reaching out to those connections saying, hey, I've been seeing this is what's going on in the industry. I understand that you're telling me your experience without wanting to basically, get your names drugged through the mud because you've basically been cowed into silence. Then let me get out there, let me tell your story, let me put your information out there so that the public can make their own informed decisions. Exactly. Kabrutus didn't even say that those games were bad. He just said these games had SBI's fingers in it. This is a similar thread because of similar people writing similar material. And that right there, Zed, is what sets Kabrutus apart from learning the law. That's what sets Kabrutus apart from Mark Kern. He brings the receipts. He brings the information and he says, make of it what you will. But do not go into these purchases blind. me jump back here in the store real quick. So what are we looking at here? Okay, not gonna lie, that stag beetle skin for Rhino is kinda neat. I need to take a look at something. What weapons? What if we got the came with Sevagoth? Let's see, Prime Chassis, Prime Systems, Prime Neuros, Prime Blueprint. There's one from each era. Well, I suppose we can figure it out. Oh, I don't need to be here on the steel path, not just yet. Okay, so I think I spent, oh damn, I literally spent like 30 minutes just ranting about this shit. But that's just it.
You have.
It is. It's a topic that most definitely warrants discussion.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you. Void Fishers, you need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? A Fisher, defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Collect reactant to open your relic. Be aware. Only corrupted enemies will drop it. This will only get more difficult. Get to a terminal and prepare for enemy resistance. Keep fighting. Look for more reactant. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
I love this. The strategy with Ember is simple. Set everything on fire. Ember gets stronger the more stuff gets set on fire. Set everything on fire. Oh, time to go.
Walkers incoming. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
Oh, there is a reactant unit back here. Let me grab that. There we go.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Eat it! Aw, dang it. No one there to eat it.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
I will take that. Eat it!
Area completed.
Get that
Move on.
18K.
Father Scrannon, your sacred tokens shall remain secure from the grasp of the idol.
No, they won't.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Eat it! What are we looking at? Come on.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it.
Job's done.
Mission complete.
Yes, ma'am. Let's get about.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit
Eat your
approaching.
dinner! Oh, look. There's extraction. Ooh. 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 I will take that, sir. Thank you. Good shit. That was a good run. That was a good haul. mouse out of this group. And we shall go from being thirsty. We shall go from being thirsty to stone cold.
As ready as you will ever be.
Why not? Let's do the times 10 cipher. Actually, wait, no. Let's get some field drawing going. Let's get some mutagen masses going.
Operator, were you visualizing a bloody battle?
Me too.
Going as well. Oh wait, no, what am I doing? Okay, that's the Saren. That's the that's the Varuna. That's the Dagoth. Alright, let's get out there on another mission. Let's try seeing what happens if we go to the capture. Seriously. Hey. Hey Arnold was a classic, and that series is one of those we didn't know how good we had it until it was gone kind of shows.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them. There are void fissures in the area. Use these to crack open a relic. You're near a fissure. Use that reactant to open a relic. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
Ooh, we got an Octavia.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Target located. Bring them in. Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them.
That's right. Go ahead, land that capture.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Meanwhile, let me me go through here, pick up that reactant. Somebody just got there too. So did I.
You have collected enough reactant to open your relic.
Alright, that's the end of them. Okay, we got 2 waiting for me. There we go. So we got Furus, Paris, Gunson, Lex Prime. Huh, that was a mag and 2 Octavias. Okay, let's try jumping in over here, seeing if... Oh, looks like we actually do have a relic, or several, that we can work with here. Hey, what's good, Blue? Good to see you. Guess it's taking a little bit to load me into the mission. Alright, come on. Well, considering what we have seen come out lately, might be a good idea to question him. And I'm thinking I might need to never mind, session unavailable. Let's try again. Didn't even work anyway. Sabotage. Yo, real shit. Between the Owl House and oh god, what was that other one? Frogtopia.
The
Whatever
enemy
that
have
one was.
breached the void portal in
Between
this
those
Origin
two,
structure.
yeah, it's like,
You are here to cut off their
Come on,
access and stop them from coming back. Watch out. I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic? My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
oh, excuse me.
A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Use that reactant to open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic. The enemy are using a void key and a portable torsion beam device to force open the portal, destroy the key and the
Let's get
device.
up here.
You found the first resource cache. I'm detecting 2 more faint hints. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Go is this way. The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. There's the torsion beam device, but they've taken the void key. Find it.
You should have brought more, Tano. You don't have enough.
More bugs! More shiny bugs!
Quick, pick up the key. You got the key. Now get back to the portal.
Oh, time to go. Gotta go,
Go
gotta go,
through
gotta
the
go.
portal now. It's about to collapse. Objective complete. The void key and torsion beam device are out of commission. The enemy will not be returning anytime soon. Tenno, there are still undiscovered supply caches in the area. You may want to locate them before leaving.
Oh, that's why. Because they're all upstairs. Well, they're not about to like what happens next. Wonder if the others are still actually trying to look for the other resource caches. Wisp Prime, Revenant. You know what? Let's grab that one. Yeah, it's,
Another job well executed.
I mean, we know that's what led to Cartoon Network basically getting shut down, but it's still a sad state of affairs, man. But I mean, that right there is the reason why, that's the reason why every time people celebrate, you know, every time people celebrate MTV's anniversary, it's like, hey, happy 40th anniversary, MTV. Thanks for 17 years of music. You know, it's that same kind of thing. That good old streaming age. Yep, this is what the all digital future leads to.
enjoying the view?
Oh, this into has a Deferi bow. Interesting. You know, it's like a lot of us that wanted to join the industry in order to make awesome games. You know, make the games make the games for people that we want to play ourselves, right? A lot of us that wanted to do that we get to seeing how the industry shakes out today, and it's like,
Welcome to Maru's Bazaar.
what the fuck happened?
Trading, or are you looking to pull some endo from Ayatan treasures?
Alright, let's try this here. $350. Oof. took off before I could reply. Oh well. But hey, if I'm gonna get in here and try to trade with someone, then I'm at least gonna, I'm at least gonna treat them like I respect their time. I was bargaining with Nessie, and it did not work out. Okay, so let's try channel 3. See if someone's got something in here that's a little bit closer to what I have.
Hey, came to trade? Or did you find some Iatan treasures you want Endo from?
It's Revenant. I've already got that one. Octavia, Cobra and Crane. Sevagoth. Oh, wait. I literally popped back. Did I just pop back into the same spot? Damn it, I think I did. Or maybe I just wound up following him. So I think I was in number 1. I think I was in number 1 at first, and then I jumped over to channel 3. Huh. That's too bad. Well, I should have figured that trying to trade for him literally on its first day out wasn't going to happen. Even if I got the platinum for it. Let's try and see if I can jump into channel 2 and possibly get lucky. Well, that's the plan the trade market's all about.
Welcome to Maru's Bazaar. You trading?
You take your
or
chances,
are you
but you
looking
make
for some
sure
Endo
that
from Iatan treasures?
you take your chances, but you make sure that folks know that you're not trying to waste their time. Okay, we got the Velox, we got the Tatsu. That's an Octavia set. Hold up. Why did I jump back in here? Bazaar 2. Nigga, I went to 3 and he was there. Right. Let's go back to 1. No, you're absolutely right, though. It is. Okay, I'm in hangar 1. While there are some some decent Western games out there, they're few and far between, and it is tough to trust Western developers.
Hey, came to trade, or did you find some Iatan treasures you want endo from?
How much for the Sevagoth set? The other guy was selling them for $350. What's Chopper? What price is Chopper gonna quote? $225. Okay, so this guy's selling for $225, and I'm sitting at $204. Let's see if we can negotiate. If all he wants is platinum, then that's fine. Hydroid chassis. Let me look real quick. Chassis or systems? Let's check the inventory. Alright, here we go. That's resources, there we go. Prime parts. Alright, Hydroid. What do I have from Davy Jones? Ooh, I got one chassis. You know what? I got the chassis. much? How much? Honestly, Dio, I am right there with you on Spider-Man, dude. Oh, that color setup for Colorvo looks clean. You just up and left. Dude. Oh, that's hurtful. I was ready to cut a deal too. Damn. I've only got 2 of those pieces. Okay, that gas setup looks pretty damn neat. Okay, that was Bizarre 1. Well, it's not to say your boy didn't try. But that's kind of how the cookie crumbles in the old Warframe trade economy. Sometimes you find good deals, sometimes those good deals skip town on you. Other times people try to waste your time. Okay, but real talk. Before I hit that midstream intermission and potentially switch us back over to the First Ascendant, let's talk about that Monster Hunter Wilds footage though. Like we got people getting the chance to actually jump in there and play it over at Gamescom, and I have been seeing some gnarly shit. The cooking though, yes, that cooking though. That cooking, yes, but let me talk to y'all real quick about what they were showing with the freaking longsword. Like, you can cancel the fucking Helmbreaker.
Lotus went mad for 3 milliseconds when he realized that each time he cleaned something, he makes
Capcom
something
really
else
was
better.
saying, "Hold up, let me cook."
There I go again.
I mean, seriously, one of the things that actually became like part of the gameplay of using longsword in Monster Hunter was that when you tried to go for the super anime chop, you know, the Spirit Helmbreaker, once you got into that attack, you were kind of committed to it. You know, once you landed that stab, and as soon as you were airborne, it was ride or die. But now there is footage out there from Monster Hunter Wilds showing that once you land the stab, if you go up, you can basically option select out of that shit and just land and reset your stance. Now imagine being able to actually use that move to, like, you know, seriously, like, say, you know, let's say you're facing off against a monster and it's getting ready to land a big attack on you, and you've got your blade charged up. You're going for the Helmbreaker. You land that first attack, you jump up in the air, and instead of coming straight down, you see this thing is charging up, and you're like, nah, let me hold off on that, and just land off to the side. Or intentionally go for the startup just to use that jump to get additional height and distance to purposefully reposition. Like, honestly, it's the little mechanics that are being added to it that are really going to change the game. I will admit I am still kind of sad that we aren't seeing any more weapon types outside of that base 14. Like, I will forever grump and gripe that we won't see the Excel Axe, the Magnet Spike, or the Tonfas coming in from the other games. Or that we won't have a throwable shield in Monster Hunter, because damn it, nah. I am gonna get too into my bag with this. Well, no, I mean, one could say that they might be refining with one could say that they might have been refining with World, you know. But, you know, it could be that World was more, you know, their first foray into this, like, you know, newer generation of Monster Hunter games, and Wilds is, you know, this is the part 2. This is the, okay, we've set the precedent. Now let's fine tune that. That could be it. So, that being said, I can't really think of anything else I want to do on Warframe, so we'll go ahead and take our midstream intermission, and then after that, we will pop back over to some more of the first Descendant. Because yeah, I've actually set up something that I want to do for myself in the game, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, try to grind on that for a little bit while the stream is up. With that being said, y'all know what to do. You know, stand up for a little bit, stretch, exercise, get yourself some air, grab yourself something to drink. You know, get yourself a snack. Come right back. I will see you on the other side of the break with the first Descendant. Don't go away. change up a couple things here. Hold up. There we go. So yeah, if you want the updated stream, go ahead and just refresh the page, and we'll be all set to go right here. But yeah, we're jumping back into the First Descendant. Honestly, I wasn't necessarily planning to do this because I thought that quest on Warframe was going to be, you know, something longer, a little more involved. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. Anyway, Monster Hunter, looking pretty damn solid. Wish they had more of their weapons from Frontier and from the other games in as well. And yes, I would still love to eventually honestly, if I could find a way to implement the shield and gauntlet weapon combination that I had written up for Monster Hunter World, if I could implement that in something like, you know, in a future Monster Hunter game, or in something like Wilds, or hell, maybe even have a weapon like that in God Eater, that would be so dope. But anyway, there is, allegations notwithstanding, I did want to try and get back into the First Descendant, because earlier, as I was, you know, tinkering around with a few things and, you know, posting a couple things on Reddit for people to be needlessly dickish about, as usual, I realized that there was a particular build I was using for Glay that I thought I had replicated it. Turns out I didn't. So I hit her with one of the the crystallization catalysts, you know, polarized one of the mod segments that she had. And I figured, now, you know what, I can get down to leveling her up, because at this point she's pretty much going to get even beefier from here. Okay, now what? Oh, good. All of the sub weapons are the same polarity, so that means next time I level her up, I'm going to socket that, and that'll give me extra capacity for even more. Perfect. But for now, we're going to jump in, do a little bit of leveling up with this new setup, and I will show y'all exactly what I'm working with. Alright, so for the folks that are actually, you know, for the folks that have either already jumped into this game or are planning on jumping into this game, let's do a little bit of a walkthrough, shall we? Let me learn you something for a little bit. So Glay is your, I guess you could say she's like a vampire or berserker type of character. Right? Most of the other characters, they actually have, a mana pool or an energy pool that they work with. Glay, on the other hand, utilizes what's called the power of life, or what they call the power of life, but basically, yeah, she's effectively powered by masochism and draining, and masochism and vampirism. Because if you want to cast any of her starting abilities, or any of her, if you want to cast any of her setup abilities, it's going to cost you some of her health to do it. Case in point, the first ability that you start with, Frenzy, that's basically an install. Well, once you trigger that install, again, this is at the cost of 10% of your maximum health. You trigger the install, it increases your attack power for your guns. It reduces how much health you recover when you pick up healing items. But it also increases your firearm penetration, so that way if you're facing off against anything that's carrying a shield, you can shoot straight through and still do damage. Every other skill that she has two different variations based on whether or not she's frenzied. Her second skill, Life Siphon. Basically, snap of the fingers, she absorbs health while doing damage to enemies around her. If she's frenzied, then it'll do more damage, based on how high your hit points are. Or at the very least, excuse me. How much of her hit points you actually consume with it. When you're not frenzied and you cast Life Siphon, then you basically get damage reduction, up to 20% damage reduction for 15 seconds afterward. Sorry, 11 seconds afterward at base. Now take note, I've got her at level 8 right now, so that duration is going to go up. That base duration is going to go up as I level her up. Then we got increased sensory. When she's frenzied and you cast increased sensory, you want to know what that basically does? What that basically does is it will give you infinite ammunition on the current weapon that you were holding. That right there is how you can get people getting away with Gatling rocket launcher shenanigans. So imagine infinite ammo at the cost of half your movement speed. But infinite ammo for starting at 5 seconds at the level I've got her at right now. That's a whole lot of rockets to be dispensing. That's a whole lot of lead to be throwing out there. When you're not in frenzy and you cast increased sensory, what that basically does is make it so that you'll get more life spheres from your opponents when you damage them, which can of course be stocked to cast your other abilities. And then you got Massacre, which is a unique weapon for her. if you are frenzied and you land any sort of shots from Massacre, then, that's additional damage. If you're not frenzied and you're firing the Massacre, it casts, it casts stun. Ooh, Chinese food sounds good. I might kind of want to go for that. Now, just as a brief heads up for those that probably don't know, the stats for Massacre, like the damage for Massacre is based on which weapon you currently have equipped before switching over. Now let me go ahead and unequip this for a moment. Now, normally her special attribute, Thirst. I did not make that up. But her special attribute makes it so that when she is not frenzied, she's a little bit tankier, and enemies have a chance of dropping, life spheres. They have a chance of dropping blood spheres that not only increases and recovers her health, but also gives her that special resource for her abilities. But the mod that I equipped for her for this particular build, Blood and Iron, makes it so that instead of picking up life spheres, she basically recovers her health. She recovers her health and gains, the power of life resource every time I land a critical hit. In which case, I have her guns kitted out to where I'm maximizing the amount of critical hits I land per shot. But between that, mods to increase her health, mods to increase her skill duration, and mods to decrease her cooldown, I've got a little setup here that may actually contribute to a nice little positive feedback loop of landing critical hits, recovering health, killing enemies, lather, rinse, repeat. So I've got crit damage here, crit rate here. I want to get crit rate on the Thunder Cage so that way I can really maximize her recovery. And seriously, Jagos, the more I look at that post, the more I want Chinese food. So I'm probably going to have to snag me some after the stream. Go out to Panda Express or something like that.
Thanks to the enemies being drawn your way, infiltration is going smoothly. Good job.
Reloading.
I should probably...
Oh, we're definitely involved with occupied territory. There's no end to them.
High-level Vulgus closing in. Been
confirm it's a new Kuiper-enhanced variant.
It's built from the same material as the one we're after. Make a note in the operations log, number 17. Thanks to the enemies being drawn your way, infiltration is going smoothly. Good job.
I'll take these.
Oh, we're definitely in Vulgus-occupied territory. There's no end to them.
High-level Vulgus closing in. We confirmed it's a new Kuiper-enhanced variant.
Huh. It's built from the same material as the one we're after. Make a note in the operations log, number 17. Thanks to the enemies being drawn your way,
Alright,
infiltration is going smoothly.
Yep, we got Splatoon on the field.
Oh, we're definitely in
Precision
Vulgus-occupied
code
territory.
breaker too.
There's
Nice.
no end to them.
High-level Vulgus closing in. We confirmed it's a new Kuiper-enhanced variant.
Huh. It's built from the same material as the one we're after. Make a note in the operations log, number 17. Thanks to the enemies being drawn your way, infiltration is going smoothly. Good job. Oh, we're definitely in Vulgus-occupied territory. There's no end to them.
High-level Vulgus closing in. We confirm it's a new Kuiper-enhanced variant.
Huh. It's built from the same material as the one we're after. Make a note in the operations log, number 17. Thanks to the enemies being drawn your way, infiltration is going smoothly. Good job. Oh, we're definitely in Vulgus-occupied territory. There's no end to them.
The sheer amount of stuff that's being
High-level
dropped
Vulgus
over
closing
here
in. We confirmed it's a new Kuiper-enhanced
is
variant.
amazing.
Huh. It's built from the same material as the one we're after. Make a note in the operations log, number 17. Thanks to the enemies being drawn your way, infiltration is going smoothly. Good job.
Alright, let me get over here with some of this stuff.
Oh, we're definitely in Vulgus-occupied territory. There's no end to them.
High-level Vulgus closing in. We confirmed it's a new Kuiper-enhanced variant.
Huh. It's built from the same material as the one we're after. Make a note in the operations log, number 17. Thanks to the enemies being drawn your way, infiltration is going smoothly. Good job. Oh, we're definitely in Vulgus-occupied territory. There's no end to them.
High-level Vulgus closing in. We confirmed it's a new Kuiper-enhanced variant.
Huh. It's built from the same material as the one we're after. Make a note in the operations log, number 17. Thanks to the enemies being drawn your way, infiltration is going smoothly. Good job. Oh, we're definitely in Vulgus-occupied territory. There's no end to them.
High-level Vulgus closing in. We confirmed it's a new Kuiper-enhanced variant.
It's built from the same material as the one we're after.
I love how the enemies
Make a note in
ragdoll
the
sometimes.
operations log, number 17. Thanks to the enemies being drawn your way, infiltration is going smoothly. Good job.
High-level Volga is closing in. We confirm it's a new Kuiper-enhanced variant.
Huh. It's built from the same material as the one we're after. Make a note in the operations log, number 17. Thanks to the enemies being drawn your way,
God
infiltration
bless
is
the
going
dropkick.
smoothly. Good job.
Ragdoll, the best kind of
We're
physics,
definitely
second
in
only to
Vulgus
jiggle.
occupied territory. There's no end to them.
That's right, I said it.
High-level Volga is closing in. We confirm it's a new Kuiper-enhanced variant.
Huh. It's built from the same material as the one we're after. Make a note in the operations log, number 17. Thanks to the enemies being drawn your way, infiltration is going smoothly. Good job.
Fine, they're just over here dying.
Oh, we're definitely in Vulgus occupied territory. There's no end to them.
High-level Volga is closing in. We confirmed it's a new Kuiper-enhanced variant.
Huh. It's built
Oh,
from
damn.
the same material as the one we're after. Make a note in the operations log, number 17. Thanks to the enemies being drawn your way, infiltration is going
I go
smoothly.
through my inventory and got shot.
Good job.
Thankfully I had those hit point mods on, otherwise I might have been in trouble.
Oh, we're definitely in Vulgus occupied territory. There's no end to them.
High-level Volga is closing in. We confirm it's a new Kuiper-enhanced variant.
Huh. It's built from the same material as the one we're after. Make a note in the operations log, number 17. Thanks to the enemies being drawn your way, infiltration is going smoothly.
Ooh, I got strength on
job.
first shot? That's not bad.
Oh, we're definitely in Vulgus occupied territory. There's no end to them.
High-level Volga is closing in. We confirm it's a new Kuiper-enhanced variant.
Huh. It's built from the same material as the one we're after. Make a note in the operations log, number 17. Thanks to the enemies being drawn your way, infiltration.
Alright, I think I'll do one more run on this and then double check a few things before heading back to HQ. What level do I have around right now? 12? Okay, that
Oh, we're
might be a
definitely
good
in
stopping point
Vulgus
for this,
occupied territory.
for this series of
There's
runs.
no end to them.
High-level Volga is closing in. We confirm it's a new Kuiper-enhanced variant.
Huh. It's built from the same material as the one we're after. Make a note in the operations log, number 17. Thanks to the enemies being drawn your way, infiltration is going smoothly. Good job.
Go. Let me go ahead and make my way out of here. Let's pop her back to HQ for a quick second. You know what? Taking a quick look back at the chat now, and yeah, Dio, I am in thorough agreement with you. It's a good thing that we did get the games that we did this year. Otherwise, yeah, I'd be doing the same, just going back and playing the older stuff. Especially, you know, PS2, Dreamcast, hell, even PS4. Exactly. Like, honestly, newer games haven't been hitting in quite the numbers that a lot of the older stuff did, and still does to this day. Right? Swapping out the reactor for. Okay, so I got her at level 12. Let's check the modules now. We're 5 points off. I could probably do something about increasing her skill duration. Or if I get another couple of points extra, then I can just equip one of the higher level ones. Or really equip the... Wait, no. I need an extra 10 points for that. Oof. Alright, chap. Oh, and, like, if you're still here and just getting ready to head out, let me double check here, because I think you saw a question. I think I saw a question you had. What CPU did I get for my, what processor did I get for my new PC? Yeah, I got a 12th gen. I got a 12th gen Intel i5. Yeah, this is the i5 12600. But this was back long before. Well, not long, but back a little bit before Intel started really getting on that bullshit. Yep, i5 126. Well, I mean, the proof is what you're seeing on the screen right now. It's between this. It's between this, the 16 gigs of RAM that I got, and also like that, the RAM and the graphics card. Yeah, you really don't want the most recent stuff with Intel though. Not only is it busted, but it's also pricier. Save your wallet and your hardware.
Humanity is very weak.
That's why I've been leveling her.
That's why humans need us so desperately.
Okay, ultimate Fiesa, enhanced cells. We've got that there. Cavalry gun, perforator, nanotube, piercing light. Okay, there's some stuff that I need to put together. There's a lot of ways I could get energy activators, so there is that. But I think what I need right now, though, is going to be the adjustment control axes. Let's take a look really quick and see what I can do with the Thunder Cage right now. Weapon readjustment. I've got 22 adjustment axes, so let's see. We'll save the bonus firearm attack against Colossi. Firearm attack, crit damage. So I have one shot at trying to get a gold roll for the stat that I want to get. Critical hit rate. Please, oh please. Big bucks. Big bucks. No whammies. Oh, that was a whammy. Well, then it looks as though
you'll need to pay.
I'm gonna need to whip up another 20 of those. So that's an hour down the tubes. Okay, so while I'm dealing with that, and I also want to level her up. Let's see. Ultimate Fiesta, was it her enhanced cells that I was working on?
Magisters are probably
What's in the oven right
humanity's
now?
real hope,
Yeah.
don't you think?
Ultimate Fiesta enhanced cells. So for the stabilizer blueprint, all I need is the blueprint. Hagios, the Haven. And I can get Amorphous 43 from that. And then just take out Swamp Walker. So you know what? We'll set it to private so I can do this solo. Oh, I'm going the absolute wrong direction. Blair is a solid choice. I really would like to see some of his stuff get reworked, though. But that's just me. Right? It's like you're resisting the urge to bullet jump and to slide. But there are still ways to engage in some unorthodox mobility.
Said, the descendants have arrived. Initiating extermination protocol. Destroy all traces of excavation. Activate all defense measures. To the entity who slays the descendant, Lord Aemon will bestow a new body prosthetic and independent persona.
Excavation? They really are hiding something. The voltage signal from inside the cave was also very strong. Guide, can Can you identify anything of significance?
I am unable to detect any traces of the Iron Heart or void energy from here. However, I am picking up a very familiar phase pulse.
Oh, dang it.
Definitely. Descendant, please look on the opposite side of the cave. Jaber confirmed there is heavy equipment and high-tech
That
facilities
didn't work
there.
out.
The answers will be there.
Initiate section containment. Activate high energy laser defense. The Descendant has entered the kill zone. Block all access roads. Initiate attack in a siege formation. Claim the kill. Execute the Descendant. Be rewarded with body prosthesis and persona.
Brilliant partition control function to rogues. If you destroy all the controllers, partition can be manually controlled from this side, destroying all of them for you.
I can do that. No, you don't. None of that. Ah, there we go.
It's done. Containment partition has been lifted. The laser traps are on a separate circuit. We can't control it from here, so we need your skills.
Yeah, seriously. The grappling hook is fun. It is just a fun little tool to use to get around. And then, of course, if you're using Ajax, you can combine some of his... You can combine his little, his jump move with the grappling hook to just, like, launch yourself all over the place. It is fan-fucking-tastic. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, no.
Your receipt to the terminal. I'll try to control the decommissioned passageway remotely.
Descendant, do you remember the phase shift gate to the Flying Hands ruins? I think I understand. It seems the waves I can detect are the same as the ones from that phase shift gate.
Are you saying there's a phase shift gate here? I'm pretty sure the gate you mentioned was installed in front of the Hagios Prime Hands room. only way to enter the ruins, but it's been sealed ever since it was first discovered. And this isn't the ruins. So what is it, really?
We should be able to find out soon. The wavelengths become stronger the deeper we go.
Gimme. Oh. I have to stay inside the circle. That's right. No. Okay, so it's official. This move right here, her life siphon, I call that using her mommy voice. And yes, I mean Void Potemkin.
Descendant. Over there. The Vulgus were excavating a phase shift gate here.
So it really wasn't just a cave. But how the hell did Eamon figure this out?
Eamon has been well versed in the details and capabilities of such facilities for a long time. However, there is no time to stand and watch. We must find out what information Eamon was able to obtain here.
Be careful of the Vulgus reinforcements as well. They've started to come through the cave entrance.
Oh shit!
Really
Oh shit! Oh no! Busted ankles. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. Damn!
Descendant. Over there. The Vulgus were excavating a phase shift gate here.
So it really wasn't just a cave. But how the hell did Eamon figure this out?
Eamon has been well versed in the details and capabilities of such facilities for a long time. However, there is no time to stand and watch. We must find out what information Eamon was able to obtain here.
Be careful of the Vulgus reinforcements as well. They've started to come through the cave entrance.
Go. And up these guys. Let's put an end to that. Here we go.
Your rank is low, and you have no record of slaying a descendant. I am depriving you of this opportunity. I will face them myself. You cannot receive new eyes if you kill a human without arcane. Even 1,000 kills is not enough.
Nice buy some loot for Zachary. As I expected, the head really is the best part.
There's gotta be something ammunition-wise over here. Oh! Gotcha.
There is a terminal which is linked to the phase shift gate. Please connect me to it.
This extra stuff that they were dropping. There we go. Extra dismantling fodder.
was more than one phase shift gate. The Vulgus have already excavated and taken several. The damage to the last remaining one here was so severe, it seems they abandoned their excavation of it. I detect phase wavelengths erupting from the damaged parts.
The first surge was much stronger than the one we had just now. That's why there was a jamming signal generated across Hagios. We could use this when attacking. It might come in handy when we face Corell's fleet.
And this right here is what I was mainly after. This right here, pattern 43. I'm not gonna compliment Jeremy. Fuck that dude. Alright, let's give this mission one more restart. So yeah, we'll run through this one more time, and it'll probably be time for me to drop the stream after I finish up.
It is as Lord Aemon said. The descendants have arrived. Initiating extermination protocol. Destroy all traces of excavation. Activate all defense measures. To the entity who slays the descendant, Lord Aemon will bestow a new body prosthetic and independent persona.
Excavation. They really are hiding something. The Vulgus signal from inside the cave was also very strong. Guide, can you identify anything of significance?
I am unable to detect any traces of the Iron Heart or void energy from here. However, I am picking up a very familiar phase pulse.
Woo!
Definitely.
I can't believe I actually made it through that.
Descendant, please look on the opposite side of the cave. Gilbert confirmed there is heavy equipment and high-tech facilities there. The answers will be there.
Initiate station containment. Activate high-energy laser defense. The descendants enter the kill zone. Block all access roads. Initiate attack in a siege formation. Claim the kill. Execute the descendant. Be rewarded through body prosthesis and persona.
Broken up the partition control function into rows. If you destroy all the controllers, the partition can be manually controlled from this side. Destroy all of them for me. Partition has been lifted. The laser traps are on a separate circuit. We can't control it from here, so we need your skills.
Okay. Looks like ammo's gonna be a bit scarce for a minute. Oof. I tried it.
Your receive to the terminal. I'll try to control the decommissioned passageway remotely.
Okay, let's give myself a chance to dismantle this leftover gear.
Descendant, do you remember the phase shift gate that was at the Prime Hands ruins? I think I understand now. It seems the waves I can detect are the same as the ones from that phase shift gate.
Are you saying there's a phase shift gate here? I'm pretty sure the gate you mentioned was installed in front of the Hagios Prime Hands ruins. It's the only way to enter the ruins, but it's been sealed ever since it was first discovered. And this isn't the ruins. So what is it, really?
We should be able to find out soon. The wavelengths become stronger the deeper we go.
Halfway there.
Reloading.
Oh no! Yeah, no, let's yeah, none of that.
Reloading.
Stop that. Right, that would be dope as hell if they actually started, you know, like having the other descendants come in and help you once you complete an area, or even, you know, at the very least during the story
The
missions.
Vulgus for excavating a phase shift gate here.
It really wasn't just a cave. But how the hell did Eamon figure this out?
Eamon has been well versed in the details and capabilities of such facilities for a long time. However, there is no time to stand and watch. We must find out what information Eamon was able to obtain here.
Be careful of the Vulgus reinforcements as well. They've started to come through the cave entrance.
go.
Please connect me to it.
Got a venom injector, got the reactor. Let's see. Power increase, interesting. Got some weapons, and let's go ahead and put this machine
The Vulgus have already excavated and taken several. The damage to the last remaining one here was so severe, it seems they abandoned their excavation of it. I detect phase wavelengths erupting from the damaged part.
Right? I'm sorry, what? 8 years? Oh, good lord. Oh, former Blizzard staff. That tells me everything I need to know. Oh, former Bungie. And again, that tells me everything I need to know. I need gold crit rate. I get to 10.8. Crit damage? I'll take that. Direct attempt to chase the Overwatch trend. Yeah, go ahead and link it in the Discord, Jagos. Alright, let's go ahead and put this to bed, shall we? So listen, just really quickly, I gotta say something about this whole, oh, let's, let's make this game, or let's do this to own X group that we're pissed off against. Look, the worst reason that you could do anything other than survive is out of spite. Sorry, not necessarily out of spite so much as, again, if your sole reason for doing something is, if your sole reason for making a decision is because it's going to piss someone off, then, all it's really going to do for you is just turn out rotten in the end. In either direction, honestly. It's like, if I can get anywhere near telling someone how they should vote, just to get political for a second, if I'm going to tell you how you should vote, I would say this: don't do it because it'll just piss someone else off. Don't vote a certain way just because it'll piss someone off. Do it because you've researched the policy and it's something you believe in. Do it because you care. Exactly. Vote because someone earned your vote. And that's not just political voting. That's also voting with your time and voting with your wallet. Exactly. Make an informed decision, and then do what you feel is best for yourself. To thine own self be true. Because if all you're doing is making decisions to piss someone else off, then guess what? You are giving that someone else control over your life and your actions. And in doing so, you are shuffling responsibility onto someone else. And all that does is just make you a worse individual for it. That being said, that little lecture out of the way, let me go ahead and throw a little bit of positivity your way. Let me end this stream properly with a good old-fashioned daily reminder. Check this out. Keep this in mind, everybody. There are many ways that I've told people, give yourself some grace. Think of it like this. You are a masterpiece in progress. Every day, you grow, you learn, and you just become, hell, even more amazing. Because think about it this way. Although vast swaths of people over the world may have a similar outlook, may have similar experiences, similar interests, similar styles, each and every person out there is a miracle of probability. No matter how closely you may try and emulate someone else, the fact of the matter is there is only one you. Simply put, be proud of who you are. And keep adding your individual flavor to the sauce that is life here on Earth. 8 billion people out there. there's only one Ace Nelson. And there's only one you. Celebrate it. Cherish it. Protect it. And to thine own self be true. On that note, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go for the evening. I got a couple errands I want to run, but I also need to make sure that I get in a little bit more grind time, but also get some rest for tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. It's Throwback Thursday, so we're going to be getting into more voice acting and getting into more time on Xenogears. You don't want to miss it. Till then, remember the 4 big rules of hanging out with your favorite rookie. Yes, I'm going to get Chinese food. Yo, but keep the 4 big rules in mind, y'all. Stay happy. Stay hydrated. Stay gaming. And y'all know the last one. Stay good, neighborhood. GG's. Get yourself some rest. Get yourself some grub. And I'll catch you back here tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific.